Welcome to this video on creating an appliance in Amazon Web Services or AWS. We show you how to create your AWS account, assign the correct IAM roles for creating and operating your appliances, generate your AWS access and secret keys, and finally, how to create your first appliance and connect to it. Start by going to aws.amazon.com and creating a free AWS account. You do this by entering the email address of the root user who will manage the account and then choosing an account name. Verify the email address. Now Amazon asks for a verification code to confirm your entries. Enter the verification code that has been sent to your email account and choose Verify. After you have verified the code, you have to set a password for accessing the account. Continue with the next step in which Amazon asks for more contact information. Select a usage type and enter your name and contact details. You then need to accept the AWS customer terms and choose Continue. For the billing information, enter your credit card number and a billing address. Your card will only be charged if your usage exceeds the free tier offering. A lot of solutions in SAP Cloud Appliance Library will go beyond this limit. For example, the SAP S/4HANA Fully Activated Appliance. Choose Verify and Continue. Now you need to confirm your identity. Choose your preferred option for it and enter your cell phone number. In our example, choose Send SMS. A verification code will be texted to you and you need to enter it in the Verify Code field. Now you've created your account, Amazon will activate it. This should take only a few minutes, but in some cases it may take a few hours. You will receive an email confirming that your account has been activated. After your account has been activated, you have to assign some roles to it so that it works correctly with SAP Cal. To do this, sign into the AWS Management Console using your root user email address and password. Go to Services, then select Security, Identity and Compliance from the menu, and choose the IAM option. To assign roles to your account, you have to set up a new user group under Access Management. Select Create Group and enter a name for your new group. Then choose the group you've just created, select Permissions and add them by adding policies using the button on the right-hand side. Select and add one after the other the policies Amazon VPC Full Access, Read-Only Access, AWS Account Usage Report Access, and Amazon EC2 Full Access. SAP Cal uses encrypted resources. To consume them, you need an additional policy. You have to create it from scratch using source code that you can copy from the specific questions for Amazon Web Services documentation provided in SAP Cal and in the description. Choose Add Permission once more, and then choose Create Inline Policy. Use JSON to edit the policy and copy the source code into the editor as indicated. Choose Review and enter a name for your policy. It can be any name. Then choose Create Policy. The next step is to add a new user that will work with these policies. Go to the Users tab on the left and choose Add User. Enter a username and choose your access type. Go on to the second step to set your permissions. Select your group and then choose Next to add some tags if you wish. The next step will show you a review of your choices and you can now create the user. This screen shows your user security credentials, which you can also download. Then you can close the screen and you'll have created your first user with an activated access key. In the next step, you create an appliance in the AWS account that you've just created and configured. Navigate to cal.sap.com and log in. Access the appliance templates and choose a template that you would like to deploy. Choose Create Appliance, and then Create Account. As an alternative, you can create the Cal account first in the left-hand menu and then choose it as an existing account when you create the appliance. Next, you must agree to the terms and conditions. Please be aware that the trial period starts right after you accept the terms and conditions, even if you stop the appliance creation at that point. enter a name and a description. Select Amazon Web Services as the cloud provider. Now you need the access key and the secret key. At this point, you need to look at the credentials file that you downloaded when you created your user in the AWS Management Console. Then test the connection. On the right-hand side, you can see a cost forecast for this appliance template based on the runtime and expected monthly storage. Note that the cost forecast varies depending on the region you choose. If your connection test was successful, you can then create an appliance. On the Appliance Detailed screen, you need to enter an appliance name, a region, and a master password that will be set for the users indicated in the Getting Started guide. We offer more configuration and settings in the Advanced Mode deployment. For details, watch our video on creating an appliance with Advanced Mode settings. Choose Create and the appliance deployment will start. An individual key for accessing the appliance backend on operating system level is generated. You can download it and store it in your Cal tenant. Note that there are restrictions on using the appliance during the trial period. Also note that it takes a little while for your appliance to be activated depending on the number of servers and content size. In most cases, it takes less than an hour. When the status switches to active, you can connect to the appliance. The Connect button takes you to the access links of your appliance. You can access it using a pre-configured Windows desktop or using client tools on your local PC. When you choose the RDP service to connect to the Windows desktop, a pop-up will appear asking you to allow a remote desktop connection. Choose Connect and enter Administrator as the user and the master password that you provided when you created the appliance. Now you can see the pre-configured Windows RDP server and instructions on how to access the system. You have successfully created an AWS account, started your first appliance, and connected to it. Now you can start exploring the content and business cases you're interested in. To get in touch with our experts and explore more learning videos on, for example, creating appliances in advanced mode and creating your SAP Cloud Appliance Library user account, see the information below for the link to our SAP Cloud Appliance Library community. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.